another match point.
Incredible third set here.
They changed their strategy a little bit and they fought their way back in.
There it is, game, set, and match. Good evening and welcome to the 2024 NJMPTA League Classic. We are live from the beautiful Fairmount Country Club in Chatham, New Jersey, with live streaming brought to you by ProFlight Live. We'll be sharing you live semifinal and finals action. Our featured live stream semifinal match will be defending champions Mick Erdoya and Evan Zimmer taking on Russell Bentheim and Zach Rosenau. Erdoya Zimmer are from Montclair Golf Club, and Bentheim Rosenau representing the Short Hills Club. Bentheim is also the director of racket sports at Mountain Ridge Country Club. In our other semifinal matchup, we will have Chris Humphreys and Will Kendall taking on one half of our APTA number one ranked team of Alvi Regalado and Matt Waldman. Humphreys Kendall representing Short Hills Club, while Regalado Waldman play out of Orange Lawn Tennis Club. I'm David Broderick, along with the only guy who could carry me to a League Classic Finals, Blake Anderson. Blake is also our host pro tonight here at the beautiful Fairmount Country Club. We'll be covering most of the action tonight with a host of guest commentators.
Ray,
so Blake, what do you think's going on? What do you think? What are you looking forward to? But I think before, hold that thought, we're going to turn this over to Mike Ushimsky, who's our chair umpire, and he's going to announce the players.
Evan, once Evan gets here, I'll introduce you guys, and then we'll get rolling, all right?
Blake, so what do you look forward to here tonight in tonight's matchups?
Well, first off, Dave, thanks for having us. Thanks for having me in here. I am looking forward to the amount of athleticism we're going to see on the court tonight. I think this is going to be one of our best League Classic semis in a while. We've had some battles out here the last couple of years at Fairmont. A couple new faces, a couple familiar faces. So I'm excited to see. Hopefully the weather holds up for us, and we get some fun paddle here.
Blake, before we get started, why don't we give a couple of thank yous. First of all, to you, the pro here at Fairmount Country Club, hosting and helping so much as a fellow board member. Also want to say a great thank you to Alex McDonald, General Manager, Chef Dave and his crew, and also Riley, Pam, Kelly, Vanessa, Marisol, Liz, Raheel, and Dawn for doing an amazing job setting up, getting tonight ready to go. The weather looks like it's going to be great. The rain stops, a little chill in the air, and I think we're in for an amazing night. As always, we want a big shout out to our producer, Big E, who ProFlight Live wouldn't run without him.
Yeah, Dave, so before we get started here, I don't know how much if you've talked about this match, but I think this should be a pretty interesting one. I know we've got two lefties on the court here. Our two-time defending champions. Is that correct, I think?
I think so, yeah.
Mick and Evan Zimmer. And I want to say, Zach Rosenau has been here before. This is Russell Bentheim's first time, but Russell newer to the paddle scene. I think his name will be known a lot going forward if it isn't already. But we should have a good battle here. I think the alphas on each team are ready for war. I think the supporting players here are really going to dictate this match, right? If Zach can outduel Evan, we're going to go to Mike Ushimsky.
2024 New Jersey Men's League Classic. This is a semifinal round match. We'll play best 2 out of 3 sets with tie breaks. On my left, representing Montclair Golf Club, playing the deuce side, Mick Erdoya. His partner on the ad side, Evan Zimmer. To my right, representing the Short Hills Club, on the ad side, Russell Bentheim. On the deuce side, Zach Rosenau. Erdoya Zimmer won the spin, and they will receive. Have fun, boys.
Here we go. Can only go up from here.
12-15.
We had this discussion on Thursday about faults.
Do you find, not to get too into detail already, but do you find that too many people now are using the serve as a weapon?
I do. I think it's definitely, back in the day, it used to just be about starting the point. Serve, return, and volley starts the point. But I think now with the new players coming in, the forehands that are out there, the aggressive ground strokes, I think you kind of really have to go for your serve, because again, the first volley is the most defensive and toughest shot in platform tennis, and it's only getting harder. So I think now the way to combat that is by going with the big serve.
Yeah, and I'm very curious to see how this match starts pace-wise. You can see Benkheim with a couple loose errors to start, trying to force play. But I think all these guys will settle in pretty quickly, and we'll be in for a long one.
And I think a big part of this is going to be Benkheim. He has as much, if not more, talent than anyone out there. And he just has to, I think, play within himself and not try to prove to everyone out there watching and here live, the 600 people that are already at Fairmount, that he's not the, best player in the world. I think the more he plays within himself, the better he's going to do.
I think that's what makes Erdoya Zimmer so dangerous too, is as good of a player Mick Erdoya is, he lets his partner play a lot. And Evan Zimmer does not get the recognition he deserves. He's an extremely talented player out there, super supportive.
And you see right off the bat, it's 15-40. I say it all the time when I'm commentating that, you know what?
Look at that shot.
All the years of being Region 1 president, President's Cup, Mick Erdoya was always my first pick. The guys, you need to win a match. He's the guy you want. And he could do it in various ways. He could just play his role, or he could take over the match.
I think both teams too had a relatively simple or easy way to this semifinal too. The team of Erdoya Zimmer taking out Bostrom Bankston from Morris County in the quarterfinals, and Benkheim Rosenau taking out Glenn and Wright from Park Lakes. I think this is a semifinal match that a lot of people had circled when the draw came out.
I think we should be in for a pretty fun match up tonight with this match here. Again, I think the other semifinal is going to be a good match
Erdoya Zimmer,
as well.
they lead 1-love, first set.
But, you can't bet against the defending champs of Zimmer Erdoya.
Never. All right, so we have a quick break here. Remember, break's only good if you can hold.
All right, so we have Mick Erdoya serving here.
15-love.
So if you're out there watching, we have Mick Erdoya on the left of the bottom of the screen. His partner, Evan Zimmer, up at the net. On the top of your screen to the left side, well, now moving to the right side, you have Zach Rosenau. And on the left-hand side, you have Russell Benkheim.
15-all.
And Russell, the director of rackets over at Mountain Ridge, playing paddle out of Short Hills this year. Quite a find, I might add, right?
I think he's on the loaner. He's on the loaner.
Well,
somehow I didn't get anything out of it after he played at Fiddler's Elbow last year.
Was it you?
I didn't get like a player to be named later or nothing.
That's great pace there from Zach.
And we saw a couple times early on where Russell and Zach switched sides, and you know, I know Mick's going to be going quite a bit towards Zach, but I think Zach can hold his own, as much as I reluctantly say it, because I don't want him to hear it.
He absolutely can. I mean, look, he's been playing at a high level in the state of New Jersey
for a long time,
tournament-wise, yeah, for quite some time, and again, an underappreciated game. But I think, you know, he welcomes pressure like this because I think people think he can't handle it. But you know, having personally played with him for a little while, I know he absolutely can handle it. And
you guys actually had
that pressure.
Success on the APTA Tour.
If you count 0-4 on the APTA Tour, yes.
40-30.
Maybe there's another word for that one.
I just think early on, even like for Russell Bentheim, he's got to slow down a little bit here. He's playing a little bit too fast, and he doesn't want this getting away before it gets away.
But in playing fast, by the way, I think it's okay if he plays fast, but he's got to play the right shots.
Right.
You know, what is, he's got a lethal forehand, he's got a great backing, he's got to be looking for those balls, not going for any of the extracurricular shots. Good waterfall from Zach there. I think a large part, Dave, going back historically for League Classic is, you know, a lot of these teams have been, you know, these pro member teams, and you know, you can see we've got 4 teams tonight: Mick Erdoya, Russell Bentheim, Alvi Regalado, Chris Humphreys as our, you know, top players on the teams. But it's those supporting players that really make or break a match. And I think we've got one of the deeper semifinals here
Zimmer.
with Evan Zimmer, obviously 2-time champion, Zach Rose now, Will Kendall, and Matt Waldman.
No, I think when we were even talking about doing the draw, a great move there by Bentheim, seeing the
Deuce.
down-up overhead, blitzing in on it. But what do we talk about? The 32nd seed was like an 18 PTI combined, or so the depth of the draw is increasing unbelievable.
Yeah, I think a big one was last year our 10th seeded team was a
Bentheim Rosenau.
7.5 or a 9.5 PTI combined last year, and this year our 10th seeded team was a 0.
Yeah.
So state of New Jersey, definitely deep. Yeah, it's a ball Russell's got him. Got to get in play.
Break point, yeah, you can't miss the return and serve.
And that's the going fast. We can't. For those who know, Dave and I have talked paddle for quite some time, and you can't be giving away freebies like this in big matches.
I don't even like that he missed it down the line. That ball should have been aimed going back at Mick serving.
Good lob. One of the things I love the most here, Dave, is look at the confidence Mick has in Evan over there.
Right, he's just
no
letting him do his
call.
thing. Right, you're right. And look, but there he is.
Evan's creating chance. There you go. So Evan is going to sit there all night long, play his role, but he can also mix in that offensive chance, and that's what makes his team so dangerous.
And then Mick
a
just
guy
drops
like
a
Mick,
bomb.
right? A guy like Mick hits one ball out of
and wins the point.
45, and he's got an easy one.
Well, listen, do we have to remind everyone that Mick Erdoya is a national champion? So he's competed at the highest level.
Let's also remind people that I think he'd trade his national championship if he could keep his League Classic titles.
It is a special event. I mean, we saw last week on the APTA live stream all the players talking about how they're either upset that they're not playing in the League Classic or they're playing in the League Classic.
Good transition here.
Crowd starting to filter in here at Fairmount Country Club, Chatham, New Jersey. If you're in the local area, come on down, stop by.
Here we see our first little switch. So now here's where things get a little interesting, right? So now Bentheim goes from the attacking player to the supporting player. But how much is he going to press here? Because Rose now should be hitting more of these overheads to Zimmer's corner.
And again, from the Adoyer-Zimmer standpoint, I don't know if they need to switch yet.
Good lob from Russell there.
Mick needs to stop doing that, but I don't know if they have to switch.
No, I like to throw in the switch for these guys to throw a different. And by the way, I would say this for Rosenau Bentheim also. I think a switch from the baseline to change things up is definitely something both teams should be looking to do. It's kind of you take an attacking team into a different strategy. One thing here, Dave, too, that I really don't want to see is I don't want to see Zach Rose now fall back into too defensive of a player.
Right, because there's obviously going for too much, but there is such a thing as being too defensive.
And being too defensive at this level just means what, Dave? Somebody really smart told me this once.
Lobbing every ball just prolongs losing.
Oh my gosh. To quote the famous Dave Broderick.
And I don't think that's going to happen with Zach. I mean,
Zach's
you know, Zach's been doing this for years. He's been in the big moments. He's played big league matches. You know, he knows what to do. I don't think Zach's going to lob every ball.
No, but
as we see right there with the big Lecord winner. To quote another
two breaks to start the match.
Genius of a mind, John Milbank, that says you don't get lobs. You don't get Lecords lobbing every ball.
It looks like we've got a just a quick update. I know we're early into the night, but Regalado Waldman up an early break over Humphreys and Kendall, so 1-0 on the other court. We'll keep everybody posted as we go.
What do you think about that? The quick return by Adoyer, the big forehand right at Bentheim, sending the message.
There's a lot of forehands that I don't mind volleying.
Mixes will.
That's one forehand you want to stay away from.
Blake, so just for everyone out there, just to give them a little insight on what they're kind of watching and what's going on here. Saturday morning at 7:30 in the morning.
7:30 was our first round matches,
and we started with 160 teams.
So we have 160 teams, 64 teams. Good swing there, great swing. 64 teams play into the draw of 128 at 7:30. And so we have a full 128 draw that starts about 8:15, and then we also have a separate draw from the play-in non-winners that start at 8:15 at various sites. But yeah, we've used 10 locations this year. Again, one of the largest, if not the largest, tournament in the country. I know Team Nationals is a big one.
Went through 12 bottles of bourbon.
12 bottles of bourbon. That's correct.
Big bottles, not little bottles.
And this is one of these holidays almost that nobody wants to miss this. We would love to expand the draw if we could, and we've explored potentially doing so. And this was a tournament actually I started playing my first year. I think I was 13, playing in the League Classic.
It's a special event.
It really is, and it's funny having.
People change their live schedules to be here.
Having been a player in the tournament and a tournament director.
30-40.
You know, getting to the quarterfinals, the semis, the finals, as exciting and fun as it is, you really do get to miss out a little bit on all the extracurriculars and fun. So it's a balance.
Listen,
sometimes losing is winning.
As you and I know, though, playing on Monday night is magical.
It is.
It's a special feeling like no other. Like we said, there's going to be at least 600 people here tonight.
Yes, and you know, I came out of retirement for a day this year and almost made it in front of the home crowd this year. Unfortunately did not. Maybe next year we can try to take another run at this one. But shout out to my partner, Clay Bibby. Probably watching this from the cave at home. Hasn't moved in 3 days.
The Clay doggy.
He did a lot of work on Saturday, so I hope he's got a long break ahead. But yeah, I mean, League Classic is one of the best, if not the best, out there. And back to the match here real quick too, Dave. I really do like the pace. See, there's the swing I need.
Advantage,
Zach
Bentheim,
can
Rosenau.
absolutely bring it offensively, but he has to be careful with what shot he's looking to hit.
But Zach's also very smart.
Well, don't say that out loud, though.
You know what? I really don't want him to hear that I said that. But he is a very smart player. He actually does play within himself, and that's what makes him so good. He doesn't try to do what he can't do. He just stays within himself, hits really good solid shots, and I think that could be a benefit to the team of Bentheim-Rosenau.
Yeah. I think Russell also, I like this pace a little bit. Russell's got to slow these cuts down a little bit more. I don't think Zimmer and Erdoy are a team you want to get caught in the fast-paced game with.
And I like that overhead by Zach way better of keeping the ball over.
Great get from Evan Zimmer.
Deuce.
Sorry to cut you off there. I think also, I was mentioning it before, this guy, Evan Zimmer. You want to know a fun fact, Dave?
Guy's good. I played him.
Oh, what a volley.
Guy's good. And I don't throw that around loosely.
I used to play a lot of the junior tournaments. I think I lost to Evan Zimmer 50 times before I was the age of 12.
No, he's solid. He's a good player. And they have a break point here.
Good eye.
Again, gotta make him hit a volley. You gotta break point. You can't miss a return to serve. You can't fault. You gotta You gotta make him play.
If this match is or the first 3 games are any indication of how this match is going to go, we're going to be here for a while, for a long
Advantage, Erdoya Zimmer.
To quote the great Hank Irvine, you can only miss 1 return and 1 serve per set.
Evan's doing an awesome job moving these lobs. That is filthy from Bentheim.
Deuce.
Did he learn that from you?
I did teach him that last year while he was at Fiddler's Elbow.
Quick update, too, on the other semifinal.
Now that he's on loan.
We've got Regalado Waldman up 3-love over Humphreys and Kendall. Dave, you know what I would love to see? I would love to see Rose now serving to the due side in the I formation.
Take away the cross court.
Take away cross court. Let Mick hit that ball, but maybe see if Russell can get a swing on something here. That's a great move.
Listen, Russell's,
Advantage, Bentheim-Rosenau.
at 24 years old, he's fast. You can't teach fast. And it's just a matter of now making good decisions for him. But that was a really good decision.
24 years old. Does his mom know he's out this late?
Oof. I have socks older than him.
Oh, slow down, guys.
Deuce!
That wasn't Zach's best decision so far tonight.
But again, you said it before, right? We've got to find the right pace here, and the points we're winning are slower, and then we're trying to win too quick.
Right. I'll tell you, when at the net, Erdoya puts so much pressure on you at the net. Benheim can do the same thing. He can put a lot of pressure on you. I don't know if he's going to put as much pressure on Zimmer over in the forehand corner, but
but I think this is one of those scenarios. Again, Zach is fully capable of playing these overheads, and you know, letting him potentially attack Evan is, yeah, he got a little lucky with that one.
Yeah.
Advantage,
perfect
Benheim
spot from Evan.
Rosenau.
I think he hit it so good, neither one of them, Benheim or Rosenau, didn't know who was going to hit it.
We got a great crowd going here now, too.
Great crowd. Big E's got a big plate of fries.
First little line discretion call here. A little complaint. I had that ball wide.
Yeah, good close there by Zach.
So again, right now, this is about the
Advantage,
6 deuce,
Benheim
7 deuce we
Rosenau.
were in here. I want to see these guys slow down a little bit, get in the point.
Blake, I just want to tell everybody out there, we have people out in Miami watching. Want to say hello to everyone in Miami who's watching the event.
That's a great hold there.
Game, Benheim Rosenau. They lead 2-1, first set.
This Benheim Rosenau team, too, I think, you know, a lot of people had these guys maybe a little higher seed-wise, but big expectations. And I'll tell you what, they've had a pretty difficult road here. They, I know in the round of
And they kind of sliced
16.
and diced through it.
Yeah, listen, I mean, again, they were
16,
down in the
they played
16s.
Quintana.
Jason Quintana from Indian Trail and Dirk
Yeah,
Rupert
tough
had a
match.
battle down, I want to say 5-3 and 4-1 at one point, and battled back. But you know, that's what's great about tournaments like these is it'll test teams in the early rounds, and sometimes they keep the momentum going. Once again, too, just quick little shout out to the Fairmont family here. This is our 3rd year in a row hosting this, and this is
No easy test.
no, this is something we look forward to every single year. You know, the vibe here is great. We got the deck packed, the bleachers are starting to get filled in. Again, even with the weather that we had all day, it's you know, I'm glad our team, you know, we all came through together and you know, put this together, because it's going to be a fun night and just starting too.
Love 15.
We got the tunes going. We got the paddle. The court's perfectly dry. No rain here in New Jersey.
15 all.
Listen, when you're the guy, like in that last serve, Russell can't miss return to serve.
$30-15.
And we've got 3. What did I say before?
40,
For everybody
15.
listening to
Rush,
this match,
rush. Don't rush.
it's way easier to lose points than it is to win
Win it,
points.
yeah.
Wait for
and
your shots.
And you lose them way quicker than you win them.
You know when you really lose them quicker? When Mick Doya is on the other side of the court, too.
Yeah. A little overzealous there.
40-30.
Dave, do you know where these guys, we got, I want to say 3 college tennis players here, right?
Yeah.
4 college athletes, I know that.
Yeah.
Rose now playing lacrosse at Bryant. Another fun fact, second best athlete in his family. It's not even close. Russell Bankheim playing at, correct me if I'm wrong here, Utah.
University of Utah.
Mick at Armstrong State in Georgia.
In Georgia.
And Evan Zimmer playing at Bucknell University.
Bedoya, a member of the Estonian Davis Cup team in tennis.
That's right.
Deuce.
Great waterfall there from Rose now.
The great waterfall. What is that from, the waterfall? The short lob.
Advantage, Bentheim Rosenau.
I will say one more thing here. We got a little momentum here for Rose now Bankheim, which is, again, they need to close this game out to really keep things going. But another, interesting thing for everybody at home, too, is you can see how fired up this team of Rose now Bankheim is. Very easy to get fired up and lose focus.
Yeah.
So these matches, again, these are
I mean, again, Monday
very
night
good
league
matches.
classes, it's a magical night. Magical night.
Quick update too, other court. We've got Regalado Waldman 3-2 over Humphreys and Kendall in the first set. Good close by Zach here. Shout out to the Orange Lawn crew representing Waldman and Regalado. I think a lot of these guys want to see Matt Waldman pull through here. We're all rooting for him. Big little change of momentum here too, guys. Great volley. Yeah, and again, I like this switch. One big reason too, I like just taking some pressure off of Evan. It's a great overhead from Bankheim. Force a lob error. Big game here, Dave. I think this is one of those. I'm a big fan of the 7th game philosophy, but here we are in the 4th game, and I think every game's gone multiple deuces at this point. Yeah, no,
and if Bentheim Rosenau can win this, I mean, I'm a big fan of separation. You want to create a little bit of separation because we know it's a fickle game where momentum swings happen all the time. And
yeah, I would love to see Bankheim take a couple overheads off here. Let Rose now take a couple, slow the pace down a little bit.
hey, want to say hi to everyone out in Vero Beach who's watching us.
That's the one right there.
Right,
Watch that. There's no benefit to attacking that ball straight ahead.
Right, because you're not attacking straight ahead. But Blake, let's say hi to everyone out in Vero Beach. My son Edmund down in Vero with the Johns Island golf crew. Say hello to them.
Big Eddie going low, huh? I can't call him Big Eddie, right? There already is Big Ed.
Yeah, there is Big Ed.
Love that.
There's only one Eddie.
Love that. You got Rose now halfway out the door. Dave, you think a guy like Russell Bankheim, you know, what is his game missing? You know, it's something like this.
Maybe a little
That's a good ball.
patience.
Right. I mean,
Maybe
he's
a
got
little
every shot in the book.
Bankheim Rose now.
You know, it's one of those. It's one of those understanding the point. You know, he can hit anything.
I think a big part of it too is he's just got to aim for fatter parts of the court. Like, he can't go for the line. He can't go for the winner. Just
and don't get caught up in it all.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of in is good.
Again, here we are at the real fast-paced overheads.
And even without trying to overdo it, he can put pressure on guys. We see right there.
Big break right there. Right, little loose from Zimmer, but again, he'll climb back with that one. But we've got a 3-1 first set here. See if they can hold on to the break, and then update on the other court. Regalado Waldman up 4-3 over Humphreys Kendall.
A quick comeback there.
Yeah, a little bit of. They're still up a break. But you know, Chris Humphreys, not one to ever let out. That's gonna win the point most of the time.
No,
15 love.
Yeah, and Bankheim's one of these guys. I really do think he can. I mean, he can absolutely take over a match. There's no doubt about that, but can he keep up with the pace of the match and change the pace of the match, I think is the big narrative as we continue in this first set.
I think it will also be interesting to see from how's Russell going to handle playing from ahead.
Totally.
He's ahead. Is he going to try to win? Or is he just going to keep playing the way he's playing? And I mean, there you see the soft hands of Zach. I mean, again,
40 love.
I don't want to say good things about Zach, but that
set
was a
up
really
with
good
the
shot.
slower ball. Again, spin
right,
ball.
A lot
from
of
Russell.
spin ball. Zach got the short ball, hit the drop shot.
Dave, did you have a pre-League Classic prediction, by the way? Meant to ask this before we started.
Not.
I did. I
really.
don't want to say it.
I mean, I had a couple teams that I thought could do well, and a couple of them are here on Monday night. But I got to be honest, it's getting tougher and tougher to call.
Let's talk very briefly just about the other match too. I mean, there's a couple guys over there, but definitely one. Look at this.
And you see the quickness of Adoya getting on a slash backhand overhead.
40-15.
So we're going to go back to this moment right now. Dave Broderick just called it. Let's see how Russell Bankheim plays with the lead. And again, I know it's 40-15, little lead here, but we haven't seen one backhand cutter. Now we start to force the play a little bit. So we'll see how this duo handles it.
So
Zach
you like
getting
that ball.
involved.
Yeah, but why is Zach hitting it to Nick? He's lefty. Why doesn't he go to the other side of the court?
I will say this, though. I don't mind it because Mick is looking to sneak over as long as the ball stays low. Right? Let's give one more big shout out here, too. Just walked in the office. Rob Scanoni, behind the scenes, everything that goes on with this tournament. doesn't get enough credit. Really a big part of why this all happens.
Get a lot of emails from him.
everything. If anyone has complaints about his emails, start reading all of them so we don't have to send them 15 times. That's a big hole. That point could have changed this entire match.
That's pretty big. Hey, Blake, I just want to, while we have a moment, let's talk about everyone that helps this event to make it the greatest event in the world. We want to say thank you to John Babcock and PPAC Private. He's been supporting us from day one. Awesome guy, loves paddle, great paddle guy. John Babcock is the Men's League New Jersey Paddle #1 fan.
Yes.
And he shows it.
Can't do this without John Babcock.
He shows it. And, you know, if you're out there listening, any way you can help John Babcock in PPAC Private, we wish you would. Awesome guy. Also want to say Xenon Paddle. Noah, amazing. Supplying the balls for the event. Always willing to help out. Senacourt Padel. Clay Bibby, your partner in this year's event.
My man, the doggy. If you guys have not played Padel, you need to check it out right now.
And go to Senacourt, check it out. We got Elm Street Group, Real Estate Needs. Mike Elms, Realtor. Give him a call. You're looking for that beautiful house with the white picket fence here in Chatham, New Jersey. He can make that happen for you. And, you know, we have the Murray Group with estate planning. Paddle guys looking to help paddle people. All our sponsors are members and play in the New Jersey Men's League, so help them out if you can.
Some blitz there.
Blake, did I say John Babcock's amazing?
I don't think he did.
Amazing guy. Paddle player for
massive
years.
Point on the other court there. Yeah, a little lucky.
Oh,
you know, I never have luck with let courts.
No.
I tell you, I lost a match this year. I was 0-16 for let courts.
Oof.
Wasn't enjoyable.
You never like when ass beats class. Ooh.
15 all.
I agree.
Good swing there. No, it was definitely
Great
long.
swing. Great swing.
But again, that's a ball.
That'll work.
30-15.
And another quick update just on the other semifinal. Regalado Waldman up 5-3 over Humphreys and Kendall.
40-15.
See, we talk about this all the time. Forget mistakes, but you can't make bundles. You can't make consecutive mistakes. You can't turn 1 into 5. And by the way, Blake, I don't know if everyone knows out there watching, but we have one of NJMPTA's all-time greats, maybe with the best win percentage and maybe beating the best
40-30.
players ever, Tony Brown, watching. He's watching us live from home. You know, Tony's beating everybody out there. He's one of the best ever.
Little loose error there from Mick.
And that's okay. You have no comment about Tony Brown. That's all right. Acceptable.
I just hope his cats are okay.
Advantage Erdoya Zimmer.
Big game here. See, these are the balls, Dave. I would love to see this ball slow down just a touch. No need to overwork this.
And to your point earlier, I think the slower play definitely favors Bentheim and Rosenau.
But right there, what setup the ability to
Deuce.
cut that ball.
The
It was
slow
the
overhead.
slow push
Slow
overhead.
yeah.
I think the more Bankheim looks to combine these shots and not force the shots, the more success he's going to have. What a good pickup.
Advantage, Bentheim Rosenau.
That's big right there. I think we have a set point on the other court here too, Dave. Good cut there from Mick. That's vintage. So yeah, we do have our first set of the semifinals of the 2024
In the
League
books.
Classic in the books. Regalado Waldman 6-3 over Humphreys Kendall.
Can't miss that forehand again.
Advantage,
Dave.
Urdoya Zimmer.
I don't want to call it now. Anything can happen, obviously. But this would be a massive hold there.
Game, Urdoya Zimmer. Bentheim Rosenau lead 4 games
Because
to 2.
right now,
It was an easy
Rosenau
hold.
serving. This is going to be their 7th game, Dave.
It was an easy hold. It wasn't that it was a hold. It was an easy hold. Platform tennis is not an easy game.
If you make it hard.
Love 15.
Good volley. Great lob there from Evan. And see, again, as much as that's such a good volley. As much as I do like changing it up here, you know, what
I
is-
don't think they have to.
I don't think they have to either.
Zimmer's lobbing well.
He's lobbing
Russell's
well, and
not
Russell's
really
throwing
attacking
in
him.
some
Yeah,
errors.
yeah.
I would love to see Evan throwing a couple lower lobs down the line and force Zach Rose now to hit some overheads. He said hit it, but not hit it in the net.
15-30.
You know, if you hit it under the net, you only get half a point.
Is Mick Urdoya one of, if not the best player in transition?
He's very
I have
good.
one that I think is a little better.
30 all.
He's very good.
Do you have one?
His first name started with a J.
No. Justin Yuko's good, but not that good. I think Alvi Regalado is dangerous in capital letters. Little unlucky there from Urdoya. Catches a roller that jumps up a little high. Big point here, Dave.
Good serve there. Makes it long. Ooh. Might have to go back to the video replay on that one.
Switch it out, switch it out.
Oh, over the court.
Deuce.
Into the great swamp.
It's that great New Jersey December weather. It was 13 degrees earlier today, and now it's up to 56.
We'll have the newest swamp monster here.
Yes, swampy. Someone's got to put their waders on to go get the ball.
But again, I do want to point out, you know, throwing these lobs up high, as good as it is, buys you time on the baseline, it's also giving the net team so much time to set, prepare, and load up for the next overhead. So mixing in a handful of, you know, lower lobs, I think can change up what the, you know, the net team's thought process. That's
advantage Urdoya Zimmer.
That's big. There's no other way to describe it.
Yeah, no, he can just hit it. I've talked to Mick a lot recently, and he's gotten also to this game with minimal lobs.
Deuce.
He's more into the drive mentality.
Tell you what, one of these shots, little X factor. You know, the cut down the middle, Zimmer's handling pretty well. You know, Bankheim's hitting it well, but it's this cut into the side screen is giving Zimmer a little bit of trouble. Bankheim's finding some success here. Love this. Look at this lob. He's on the ground. What a lob. We have Rose now. Rose now on the court, rolling around. What a barrage of overheads from Urdoya Zimmer, and Bankheim and Rose now squeak that one out. Let's see again. We got another deep game here. Let's see if these guys can sneak it out.
I think this is a big first set. This is a big game here.
Another one out. I think that should be game. You hit 2 balls out of the court. 2 balls out of the court in the same game. Maybe Bankheim's going to stop hitting the gym.
It's too hot here in New Jersey in December. We're going through balls. Do we have enough xenon balls?
Listen, that xenon ball could go through the river, through the sewer, come out. It would still be greener.
With flocking on it.
With flocking all over it, bouncier than any other ball in the game.
Some of the
Whoever keeps going to find these deserves a drink too. Who is that?
At least, yeah.
Is that Derek Bowen?
Deuce, guys.
Hey, Diamond Dave.
Yeah.
Most crucial game is which number?
Advantage Urdoya Zimmer.
Sorry for all of our viewers at home for that language. 7th game. I love the swing here from Rose now too. That is.
Game, Urdoya
I'm scared to say it, sort of, but that could be the turning point right there. Can never count Urdoya Zimmer out of a match. Again, Bankheim and Rose now with all of the momentum, but they're trying to win this match instead of waiting for their chances and capitalizing.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Reminds me of Whit Harwood, who used to try to hit people to win matches.
Yeah. The old nitwit. Hopefully Nitwit's out there watching.
Let's see if we can get a quick update on the other semifinal. Humphreys and Kendall with a 2-love lead to start the second set. Dave, I've got nowhere to go tonight. I've got to be back here early tomorrow morning. We might have sleepover on our hands here.
Listen, I brought my pajamas. A lot of food here. We're ready to go. A little hot cocoa.
Let's also, I know we mentioned some shout outs before. Fairmont, you know, doing a great job, but want to give another, another Fairmont shout out. Chef Dave and his staff put together an
Chef Dave and the crew.
Awesome spread on the grill. Again, if anyone's watching and local, come on by, grab some food, grab some drink, come hang out, watch some awesome paddle. And that way, if you're here, you don't have to listen to us.
Love 30.
If you come down here, you could hear the sounds of the match.
Quick early lead here from Rosenau Bankheim. Zach with one hand on the side screen.
Love 40.
People, hold on real quick. I just got an update from an employee here.
Update.
People at Fairmont Country Club want to know if they can put another match on the TVs here at Fairmont Country Club while the match is being played here at Fairmont Country Club right in front of them.
Go stand outside.
Did I get that correct?
It's a foul weather, cold winter
It's not
game.
cold. It's not raining. All right, back to the match. Huge break. Huge break. What do you think, Dave? Hold or break here?
Hold. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. All right, hold.
Love.
Shout out to the Walsh crew checking us out down the street. Can't come, but we won't hold it against you tonight.
Hey, I was just about to say, too, in this cold weather, Chris Walsh would be out there with his shirt off, watching it on TV when it's live right here.
Love.
Again, fast games. We don't want fast games. All right.
I still
Nice try, Zach.
want to see Zach and Russell go I formation. Force Mick to hit this ball, hit his return down the line. Mick has the most effective returner, top three returns in the entire country. A couple loose mistakes here from Evan, trying to force it a little bit, and that's, by the way, that's what the Bankheim overhead is going to do to you. You know, when we're hitting, or we're seeing such an offensive, scheme from the net team. You know, baseline team's got a lot of pressure to keep that ball deep, and we see a couple misses. And it's hard to tell a little bit on this video, but a lot of these balls that Bankheim's hitting is they're hitting that side screen and they are not moving an inch. That was not a ball you want to hit, but we got away with it. All right, we got another first set. Bankheim Rosenau.
First set, 6-3.
6-3, and we will be right back.
We'll be right back
after
for the
a little
second
break.
set is live action here from Fairmount Country Club, Chatham, New Jersey.
Done. Great job. Hey, good stuff to you.
Patty, good job.
Yeah, a lot of fun. You guys look great out there. How long have you been playing?
Who, me? Oh, I've been playing my whole life. How about you?
Wow, I only started playing when I retired.
Someone say retired?
Looking good out there, Eli.
Thank you. Keep it warm for you. I'm good. Afterwards. Afterwards, I'm gonna chow down. All right, we'll be waiting for you. What's up, Edward? How are you? You go, Mick. Either of you two. You guys are. Yeah. Love.
All right, we are back.
15 all.
Dave, what do you think the changes are here, real quick? That we need to see from both teams, because I think, you know, again, we're gonna have
15-30.
we're gonna have to continue what's working for Bankheim Rose now, but make a couple adjustments. But for the team of Erdoya Zimmer, what do you think these guys can do to change this up?
So I think really easily for Bentheim Rosenau, they just have to keep playing the way they're playing, and they're going to do fine. Erdoya Zimmer, I just think maybe Evan has to cut down on a couple of unforced errors he's made. You know, missing lobs, missing a couple drives. And I think also they got to be careful that Mick doesn't start pressing a little bit here and giving Bentheim Rosenau easy points. But if I had to bet, I think this is a long way from over.
Absolutely.
And we just want to let everybody know we have a special guest here in the booth, longtime NJMPTA board member, APTA board member. He is the statistician of the APTA, Ray Crosta. Ray, welcome. How are you?
Thanks for having me, boys. It's great to be back in the booth.
So what are you thinking about the live action here tonight at Fairmount?
So far, so good. As you guys are saying, I think Erdoya and Zimmer need to switch. I think Erdoya needs to be in the ad. I think Zimmer needs to be in the deuce. I think Russell's punishing Evan over there, and they need a different look. I'd also like to see Evan take a few more swings.
I
Seems
agree.
very defensive. I mean,
just to let them know that you can't just dump the ball to me.
Exactly. I mean, he's a hell of a player, and he's got to swing every once in a while.
Yeah, and that's something, Ray, we talked about a little earlier. You know, about Rose now is you can't just sit there and play super defensive. You know, the whole match. Otherwise, and I've been in those shoes before. In big tournaments, and gotta look for your swings. Gotta take a couple of them.
Yep.
But you know, I think
Deuce.
you know the most dangerous thing on the court right now is going to be Russell Bankheim with a lead here.
Yeah,
and I say that in multiple ways. It's dangerous for the other team, but it's also super dangerous for his own team.
Yeah.
So we'll see. You know, it's going to come down to, is he going to make more than he misses? But you know, he's got a super steady, smart partner in Zach Rose now, and
I'm very impressed with how Zach's
setting.
playing.
And so we're okay saying this on air. Is not a lot of people say that often. I'm one of the few that always supports Zach. I think he's a fantastic player.
He's a great player,
and
volleying fantastically today.
Absolutely. And it just goes to show you, you play your role, you play smart. You know, you can, you're only as good as you are with your partner. You know, as good as guys are individually. So you can see these guys are going slow, methodically kind of planning this point out and then taking their swings.
I think the slower, methodical play actually it helps Bentheim Rosenau.
Advantage Erdoya Zimmer.
I don't know if you guys were given a score update on the other court. Regalado. Oh, you have it. All right. Yeah, they won the first set.
And they're currently down 3-1.
What do they think it hit him?
Add it back.
Chair umpire Mikey Chimsky
Score is deuce.
confirms the call. I love everybody on the bleachers saying no. Wonder what club they're from.
Mikey Shimsky, one of the best in the business, up in the chair.
It's my boy.
All right, Ray, before you head out on us, we want one final little prediction on how this match is going to continue. Who do you think takes this set?
I think we're going 3.
Love it.
I really do. I think
Advantage
switching.
Erdoya
I think
Zimmer.
Erdoya and Zimmer switching in the backcourt is going to make a difference. I think Mick will take over, and I think we're going to go. I think both matches are going 3. I think it's going to be a long night.
I love it.
Settle
We're
down.
here. We're here to stay.
Hunker down. Thanks for having me, guys. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, Ray. Thanks again for coming on.
All right, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye bye.
Deuce.
All right, Blake, we have a new. Thank you, Ray,
Advantage
for
Bentheim Rosenau.
commentary your time. Enjoy the rest outside. We have another celebrity guest in the booth here with us. No other than Tomas Christian.
What's going on, guys?
Coming off back-to-back weeks of solid platform tennis yourself. winning Long Island, making it to the semifinals of Detroit. Back here to watch the League Classic. Do you miss it a little bit?
Game, Bentheim-Rosenau. They lead 1 game to love, second set.
There's nothing like this. This is the best
Bentheim-Rosenau
event
won the
of year.
first,
Best
6-3.
battle event I've ever seen. So yeah, so what's going on with this match here, Dave? I just had my 10th burger, so I wasn't really watching.
The burgers are delicious. They're amazing. Cooked to order, flame broiled, delicious. What do we have on the other court? We have Humphreys Kendall up 4-1 in the second set. They're finding their groove. Kendall, Humphreys finding their groove. You know, I think the first set was a really good competitive set. Zimmer made a couple of errors that we're not used to seeing him make. And so there was 6-3. Kind of came down to one break. But, you know, I think with this match, it's far from over.
Blake mentioned a side switch. What do you think about that?
See, I like that right there. You know,
Love
we talk about the
15.
side switch, and, you know, you had Zimmer right there on the backhand side coming up with a big bomb of a forehand, winning a point. And I think that's, you know, it kind of makes a statement where, again,
Love 30.
when you're on the baseline, you don't want to have a side where you can just dump the ball to. I think, yeah, no, they're switching on the return of serve, and
Mick's getting a couple looks here.
they're up 30 love, getting a couple looks. Yeah, Mick's going back to his old only drive game. No lobs.
One-handed backhands.
Love 40.
I think the more
And there's the thing we talked about. Russell trying to do too much, giving them, now it's love 40. And Tomas, I don't know what you think, but we talked about it where you
Game, Erdoya Zimmer.
can't
We're
let
tied
Erdoya
1-0,
Zimmer play
second set.
fast, and that was a fast game.
Yeah, it looks like Evan took a couple swings there, and the more he drives too, the more looks Mick will get off the volleys versus overheads too. It's good.
And also, the more he drives, you know, you can't let Rosenau and Bentheim get comfortable at the net.
Love.
And here we go. This is 5 points in a row. Bentheim, Rosenau, if you can call timeout, I think they need a timeout. But they got to find a way to take the air out of the ball.
30 love.
Really good volley there by Evan Zimmer. We have an update for you in the other semifinal match. Kendall Humphreys leading in the second set, 5-1
Great overhead from Mick.
after dropping the first set, but it
40
looks
love.
like that one might be going to overtime.
Game, Erdoya Zimmer. They lead 2-1, second set. Bentheim-Rosenau won the first, 6-3.
I'm back. That was an ugly game.
Yeah, Bentheim, Rosenau need a timeout. Blake, turn the lights off. Do something.
Do they need a timeout or need to be put in timeout for this?
Both. I think both.
You don't want to let the train start coming down the tracks here with Mick.
Mick's the biggest dude out there. He'll steamroll you.
All right, Tomas. So pre-tournament, did you have any looks at this draw?
I did check out this draw. I actually filled out a bracket myself.
Love that.
And so far, so good.
Care to share who you have winning?
15 love.
But I've been impressed with Russell here. And Zach.
Yeah, I think you know, again, Benkheim's got all the tools in the toolkit here. But
and by the way, I don't know if
click together here.
I don't know if you all know this, but Benkheim is 1-0 career New Jersey Men's Paddle Tennis Association. 1-0 against Mikadoya. Slight maybe favorite coming into this.
What a lob.
Tomas, to your point, I did like Mick and Zimmer from the start of the tournament, but you know, Benkheim is very good. Oh, and so is Zach. Zach's all right.
Such an offensive game too, right? He's got a forehand, great forehand off the deck, backhand, amazing one-hand there.
I think we need to bring the one-hander back to paddle.
We're bringing sexy back.
Absolutely. Yeah, Dave, even, I know I was saying this earlier, you know, towards the end of the first set, even a couple of these little lower lobs, it's good ball, good look. A couple lower lobs out of Evan. Stop letting Russell load up on all these so much. I think they're gonna, you know, even a couple chip balls, they're gonna get some short balls that Mick can really take a swing on.
No, because if you vary the height of the lob, there's only so many things you can do with them. And to your point, you know, you don't want to let anyone get comfortable. You want to vary the lobs, make the other team change what they're doing.
Got a loud roar from the other side. I think we've got second set. Humphreys, Kendall, 6-1. So we've got third set on the other semifinal as we continue to battle here. Tell you what, 40 love on a Rose Now serve. You don't see that often.
40-15.
Good dig. Wow. That's filthy.
Game, Benkheim, Rosenau. We're tied 2-all, second set. New ball, new ball.
Mikey Shimsky taking control of
I got a new one for you, Mick.
Yeah, big shout out. Mikey Shimsky, Johan Carlson, jumping up in the chairs for this match, both matches. You know, not an easy thing to do, but be up in the chair during these matches and calling it tight. So, shout out to those guys.
Word on the street is Johan Carlson is going to be the umpire for the final.
I believe he will be back in the chair. The big question, Dave, is who's going to be in the final.
Could be a long night.
15 love.
I'm glad I brought my teddy bear.
Good volley. That's going to work. Tomas, you would have had
30
that.
love.
Or would Twinkle Toes go back for that ball? We got a good vibe going here at the good swing from Zach.
Yeah.
Good vibe
30,
going here with
15.
the got some nice weather.
Like you had a tight match with this George Zimmer in the last round, right?
No, we played Regalado Waldman. We did have a tight match. I don't want to say I think we should have won because that would be rude of me. But it's been a while since I've played 4, let alone 5 matches in a day. Had a blast. Had some chances in the first set and just didn't come out on top. But definitely hit some highlight shots yesterday, I will say that.
How couldn't you have a blast? You played with the clay doggy.
No, every tournament with clay doggy's a good one. Oh, what a lob.
Let's go!
That's big time.
30 all.
Yep, big point on the Adora serve.
Don't be surprised with an ace here.
I would love to see Mick go to the cut a little bit more. You know, Zach's taken a couple good calculated swings, but
on the roller,
I think. Well, I just think if he can slow down the cut a little bit, it's a little harder to attack. You know, how's this? If they're going to lose this match, you don't want to let Russell Bankheim take over. Let Zach Rose now beat you here.
And there again, 2-all second set. Break point. Russell can't miss a return of serve.
That's like his 7th or 8th time tonight, too.
I'm actually getting tired of saying it.
That's big time.
Oh, you're good, you're good. Advantage, Erdoya Zimmer.
Ooh, another one that looked a little long. That's big. That's big.
Game,
The
Erdoya
bull
Zimmer.
is fired
they
up.
lead 3 games
hole
to
there.
2. Second set.
Hey, and by the way, we want to
Benkai
remind
Rose
everyone
now
if
won
you're in
the
the
first,
Chatham
6-3.
area, Fairmount Country Club, come on down. Check out live action here from Fairmount Country Club. Also, we want to give a big thank you to John Babcock, PPAC Private, for all that he does for platform tennis. Amazing supporter of the game. This tournament wouldn't be the same without him. Xenon Paddle, center court padel. You're looking for that step up your padel game? Go to center court. We got Elm Street Group, real estate needs. Mike Elms, realtor. Call him, check him out. You need to buy a house, give him a shout. And then we got the Murray Group, estate planning. If I had an estate, I'd call the Murray Group. I don't have an estate, so I don't have to call the Murray Group.
Tomas, you ever play padel?
I played a lot of padel.
Where do you play most of your padel?
Tomas, how's your estate?
No estate. A lot of padel at center court. Great facility there.
Place is awesome.
That Blake's partner Clay.
Let me. I'm gonna squeeze out of here for a little bit. I got another thing to take care of here. So you guys take this over.
Love.
All right, Tomas, 30 love. What do you think here? I think right here, Zimmer's got to put this ball in play.
Yep.
Make Benkai volley.
Got to get Mick a forehand here. That's good.
Wow.
Dave, how long have they been switching in the backcourt here? See the mix on the ad side. Has that been the whole second set?
Yeah, they just kind of started in the second set. The first set they played kind of straight up.
30-15.
They've done a little bit more switching here in the second set.
Oh no.
Benkheim's first fault of the match. It's plagued him in his career. He's got to watch the faults here.
serve. Unbelievable. Bentheim
40-30.
hits a serve to the back screen, then to the door after faulting. So that's a good follow-up there. Unbelievable serve. Shout out to Eric West on that one. I know that he loves that serve. The serve to the door.
No, we've been saying it all night long. Bentheim has all the shots.
Right.
You just don't have to hit him perfect. Good close there by Zach Rosenau. Wow.
Game, Bentheim Rosenau. We're tied 3-all, second set. Love 15.
Good return there by Rosenau.
Bedoya was looking for something a little different there.
Zach's got to leave that one for Russell.
Yeah, and I think, you know, Russell hitting all the overheads, he has to be careful not to set Mick up for stuff like that.
15-all.
Right.
I'd like to see a lot slower and more spin on certain overheads. But again, it's just a matter of not pressing.
You know, even though they set Mick up for a huge forehand there, at least smart of Rosenau to duck below the net so he doesn't get hit in the head.
Ducking and not getting hit is always good.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Gotta be careful there.
30-15.
I think this is a huge game. Whoever wins this game, I think wins the set.
$40-15.
All right, Evan Zimmer with a hold.
Game, Erdoya Zimmer. They lead 4-3, second set. Bentheim Rosenau won the first, 6-3.
Dave's prediction that Mick and Evan will win the set then.
A little bit of a rush shot there by Rosenau, who again, I think he makes a lot of good, solid decisions, but I don't know. Late in the day, you're getting caught up in the action. You're trying to win it.
All right. Rosenau got a hold last time he was up. See if he can pull one off here. Nice lob from Mick.
15 love.
Huge forehand from Mick there.
15 all.
Get him back to 5 all.
Tomas, you want to say hi to out there watching is Spider Pro.
30-15.
Oh, hey, Spider Pro.
Spider Pro watching out there in the World Wide Web. We got drones over New Jersey. We got Spider Pro watching the NJMPTA League Classic. We got Big E as the producer. If you're in the area, come on down. Fairmount Country Club, beautiful, Chatham, New Jersey. New Jersey Men's League Classic live. We're showing you semifinal action. Finals will be to follow.
Just a barrage of rollers from Mick here. We got 15 rollers in a row.
Tomas, big roar from the other court. We have a big contingent from Orange Lawn as well as Short Hills Club. Crowd's getting a little rambunctious out there. We got Johnny Fan in the house. All of you back in the day watched John Milbank's #1 fan, Johnny Fan. He's here in the house. Shout out to John Milbank. First guy to let everyone know. You don't get let cords lobbing. Wow. Zach Rosenau with the surgeon-like hands with all those drop shots.
40-30. Deuce.
Last I heard it was 2-1 Regalado Waldman up in the 3rd set, but break point for Regalado.
No, I thought coming into this
Rosenau.
Monday night was going to be good news, bad news, that you're going to have 3 amazing matches and they might not end till 2 in the morning.
Game, Bentheim Rosenau. We're tied 4-all, 2nd set.
Tomas, any changes you see here that you would do? Again, I just think the points are getting too fast. And
Seeing a lot of, loose errors, missed returns, missed overheads, routine overheads from this game. Last game, Mick and Evan a little bit, but the previous game, Russell and Zach had a lost a quick game. So I think both teams just need to buckle down a little bit here. Take the right looks.
And I think going back to the last game, Mick and Evan, you know, they were in the lead. They're serving first. They're up in the set. They shouldn't be playing fast games. They should be making Rosenau, Bentheim earn the game. Don't give them an easy game.
Roller
15 love.
Forces the error. Rosenau's playing well though. He's playing, being patient.
Tomas, I think it's his second set gets tighter. As much as everybody out there watching.
Wow.
Great read there by Russell Bentheim.
15 all.
But as everyone's out there watching, I mean, the smart play is for Adoya to hit at Rosenau. I just don't think Rosenau is going to make a mistake at this stage of the game.
And a wide.
Mike calls it just wide.
Yeah, it was wide. Definitely wide, Zach.
Mike Ushimsky's not afraid. He told him,
30-15.
Zach, that's definitely wide. So stop your complaining. It's wide. Don't pout. Let's go. Mike Ushimsky out of the Great Indian Trail Club with head pro, director of rackets, Anthony Casamano.
40-15.
Who I think is tuning in, so we want to say hello to him.
Kazi Pro.
Kazi Migos.
Game Erdoya Zimmer. They lead 5-4, second set. Bentheim Rosenau won the first, 6-3.
All right, here we go. Bentheim Rosenau to serve to stay in it. If they don't hold this game, get your sleeping bags out.
What do you think here, Dave? Break or hold? Russell hit some amazing. He hit an ace and a fault in the last service game he had. So
I think Adoya Zimmer win this set 7-5.
Okay. Looks like the crowd's filling it nicely. Looks like a couple hundred people out here.
Oh, the crowd's getting a little rambunctious over on the other court. Again, Fairmount Country Club, 3rd year in a row, Monday Night League Classic, doing an amazing job.
15 love.
We want to say thank you to Riley, Pam, Kelly, Vanessa, Liz, Raheel, Dawn, Marsal, Chef Dave and crew, all led up by GM Alex McDonald. Again, doing a great job. It's almost like you're here in Miami watching paddle down South Beach. All being brought to you live by Pro Flight Live. Producer Big E, Evan Morgan.
30 love.
Fault from
30-15.
Russell. Looks like he's trying to go big to the tee to force the switch. Enormous forehand from Nick.
If that forehand hit somebody, it would have left a mark.
Hope Rosenau brought his helmet.
I think this is a way bigger game for Bentheim Rosenau.
Agreed.
If this match goes 3 sets, I see the tide turning.
All.
Friendly fire there, Russell almost
30-40.
Takes his partner out.
Yeah, but why are you going so big? What are you going big for?
He's a little too far back for that.
Now we have set point number 1 here for Bedoya Zimmer.
Looks like he's forcing it a little bit here.
My question is at set point, why is Mick Bedoya touching the ball?
Oh.
And I'm not saying that Evan Zimmer is not an amazing player, but Mick Bedoya is Mick Bedoya. Why is he touching the ball?
Oh.
Deuce.
Zimmer gets caught with the waterfall, back to deuce. Wonder if Russell's going to go for the big tee serve here or just push it in wide. Goes big tee.
Wow. A couple of big backhands. Tomas, you know the number one
Advantage
cause of
Bentheim
the
Rosenau.
dreaded waterfall overhead is?
Short lobs.
Short lobs, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want that, Dave.
How do I play the waterfall? Hit better lobs.
It's one way to do it.
Game Bentheim Rosenau. We are tied 5-all. Second set.
Let's say inevitably you do lob short though, Dave. What would you suggest?
Get low.
Get low.
Don't be surprised when they hit the waterfall. It's coming.
Don't expect them to push it down the middle.
Nope.
Oh, he's got to ask for help there.
15 love.
Commit to his side
It's not only
screen.
help, he's got to go to the side screen. Hey, just want to tell everyone
30
out there,
love.
a big shout out to Mark Emmerich from Short Hills Club. Yesterday in the back draws, he kept like 30 balls in play in one match, career high. So shout out to him for that. He never played so long in his life, and he kind of screwed the whole back draw up. But we love him because he's ours. No, no.
40 love.
Oh, we have a score update on court on the other semifinal. Humphreys Kendall are up 4-2 against Regalado Waldman.
Oh, the silky smooth hands of
40-15.
Zach Rosenau with the old dropper.
You know what causes drop shots, Dave?
Bad drives.
Could be short lobs too.
Wow, look at that.
40-30.
Zach's pretty good at the limbo. Hey, want to say a big hello to all the boys down the shore in Spring Lake. Steve Ellis, Herbie Kuntz, Jerry Pryor, Jay Nirenberg, all watching the League Classic. Ellis Nirenberg with a little disappointing finish, retiring due to injury.
Nothing
Steve
serious,
Ellis,
I hope.
fat, old, and slow's no way to go through life. Yeah, you watch that overhead. Russell has the ability
Deuce.
on like a, medium depth lob. He can just put the ball away.
Good cover from Russell.
Advantage Urdoya Zimmer.
You hear the crowd starting to get involved. For everybody out there that thinks this is just, fun and games, I mean, this matters.
Wow, amazing. Another amazing cut to the side screen
Deuce.
from Russell Bentheim. Back to deuce.
Advantage Urdoya Zimmer.
Tomas, this event is amazing for a lot of reasons. You see so many people year in and year out. Two of my favorite people I saw on Saturday was the mother-son combination of Quinius and Phineas
First
Solomon.
deuce.
Quinn, I love it forever, fellow Hudson County. You always got to root for the Hudson County people. And Finn, couldn't be the nicest boy in the world. Couldn't be nicer. Awesome people. Haven't seen them in some time, but amazing to see them, as always. So I know they're out watching, and I just want to say hi to them.
Advantage Urdoya Zimmer.
it's a couple transition volleys missed by Mick this game.
Deuce!
After a few great drives. That time a one-handed backhand. He looks like Stefan Edberg out there or something.
No, it's pretty. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, we all know that the one-handed backhand's beautiful, and he does a pretty good job hitting it.
Advantage, Bentheim Rosenau.
Huge point here, Davo. Chance to serve for the match if they get this one.
These are the points where Bentheim can't press. Good lob, a little confusion there.
Oh, there it is, Dave.
We talked about this last week in his impatience. Oh, next time he calls me, I'm not answering. Guy doesn't listen to me.
He ought to.
You don't have to be a superstar. You just got to put the ball in play. You know something about that, right?
I know all about
Right.
keeping it in play.
Aiming for the middle.
Aim for the middle. Pretend the doubles alleys don't exist.
That's it. You only hit the
Hit
doubles
the ball,
alley.
Hit the ball straight ahead.
You only hit the doubles alley on accident. Oof. Oof. Cutting it close. That was a pretty good overhead.
Dave, I think that was a
Advantage,
side back side.
Bentheim Rosenau.
I think that ball hit the side screen, the back screen, and then back to the side screen.
I don't know if I'm qualified to teach that. And I have some top-level students.
Now, it seems like every time Bentheim
Deuce!
Rosenau have lost the net, their likelihood of winning the point has gone way
Gone down, yeah.
Wow. Nick's like a cheetah up there. Great backhand there from Rosenau.
I gotta be
Advantage,
honest,
Bentheim Rosenau.
Nick is missing more volleys than normal.
Great, he's on the move.
I don't know if he's trying to press or, you know what?
Seems like they're all kind of
I
in
love what
transition.
you just said. I love the word on the move, because who practices volleying platform tennis while they're moving?
No one.
You plant yourself an inch from the net, and you stand there and volley. And then you play paddle, and you hit the ball all over the place, and you're moving, and it just don't work. And we're, you know, like I said, Mick's missing more volleys than normal, and I love that word. He's just too much movement.
You know, Dave, maybe like we said, maybe he's aware of his chances are a little bit better of winning the point at the net. So maybe he's doing a little bit more just
Trying to do
ensure he
too much.
gets it,
Yeah.
and then losing it in the process. It's tough. Where you're right, he's got to stay still on those volleys.
It's a fickle
Great
game
roll
we play.
Fickle.
Deuce.
Not to be confused with tennis great John Isner, the big jickle. Shout out if out in Colorado, Stephen Bass, University of Notre Dame, all-time great tennis player. Tuning in, hopefully, big paddle player.
Oh no, he's got
Another one.
He's got to
Yeah.
pretend the doubles alleys
Advantage,
don't exist.
Bentheim
Dave.
Rosenau.
Backhand overhead wide. Probably trying to avoid the Bentheim forehand there.
But at least let him hit it.
Right.
I have room in a clinic next week. I can get him in.
Oh man. They need, I think.
Deuce.
I'm going to put the headset down.
maybe-
I'm going to go run a quick clinic for these four.
Maybe Zimmer and Rosenau should run the clinic for Mick and
Do you want,
Russell.
should I go out and we'll do a timeout and do a quick chalk talk?
They need
Chalk talk.
They need a 3 and Dave.
I'm going to tell him you should only miss wide once a year. And I've seen 3 so far tonight.
Advantage, Erdoya Zimmer.
Court's 3 times longer than it is wide, Dave.
Yeah, absolutely.
this sidewalk.
Oh, mine. Zach takes it. Little smoke and mirrors. Wow,
Unbelievable.
that's just
overhead.
ungettable. It's ungettable.
Can we do a
Can we do a replay on
replay
that?
of that?
What do you mean
Amazing
on that
overhead.
overhead? What would Guy Moore say? What do you mean it's unplayable? It's unplayable.
Guy would say we need a couple hard side backs here.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Great flick there.
Advantage, Bentheim Rosenau.
Russell has to drive this ball, and it has to be in play. This return cannot be missed.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Game, Bentheim
How about that
Rosenau.
get from
They
Evan Zimmer
lead
off
Yeah.
of the
6-5,
snowboard?
5-second set. Bentheim Rosenau won the first, 6-3.
All right.
Interesting. Zach Rosenau serving for the set and the match. Right?
The new
If you
ball.
win the first set and you win the second set, don't you win the match?
I think so, typically.
Yeah, I think that's how it works. Yeah, look at that overhead. Ungettable. Ungettable. And I'm a big believer in everything's gettable. But that was ungettable.
That was ungettable.
Ungettable. Big E, Evan Morgan, quick on the replay.
Shout out to Big E.
Here we're coming to you again live from Fairmount Country Club, Chatham, New Jersey. If you're in the neighborhood, come on down. Won't you be my neighbor? Come on down if you're in the neighborhood. Little shout out to Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
All right, Zach Rosenau to serve for a spot in the finals of the New Jersey League Classic. Has Zach Rosenau been to the finals before?
No.
What about a semifinal?
He says yes, but I don't really know if I believe
All right,
him.
we'll have to check the records.
Yeah, absolutely. Tomas, believe it or not, I've been to a League Classic final.
I believe that.
Disappointing, long 3-set loss. But
Love
And
15.
who did you play with? And
I
who did you
played
lose
with
to?
I played with one Blake Anderson, and we were taken down by Victor Vidal and Lucas Green.
It's a tough team.
Came down, I hit 2 bad
15 all.
overheads, and Lucas Green hit 2 bomb forehand winners right down the middle.
As Lucas does, shout out to him.
Yeah.
Great guy, great player.
That's when I really learned in platform tennis, when you're trying to trick someone, you're only tricking yourself.
15-30.
Because I tricked myself.
Ball here from Rosenau. That serve's got to go and play, as Dave would say.
And again, we have to say hello
30 all.
to Quinn and Finn watching us. They're loving the action. They want to see Humphreys Kendall battle it out with Bentheim Rosenau in the final for an all Short Hills Club final.
Wow.
Hits the nick.
Now, Dave, if that ball
30,
comes back
40.
over the net, does Mick lose the
Lose
point?
the point.
Wow, it's
Loses
close.
the point. Loses the point.
That was within a foot of coming back over the net. What if it hits the net?
It's good. As we saw in your match in Detroit, if it hits the post, it's good.
That's right.
Listen, I pay attention when I watch. I'm not just watching to see who's in the crowd and like fancy stuff. I'm watching. I'm an observer.
Heard some roars from the other court.
Did I hear you, Zach? Advantage, Urdoya Zimmer.
Chance to break back.
Here we go. This is, I'll tell you what, this is a hard serve to hit right here. Oh, no, Mick!
Deuce.
Mick, no. You can't miss that. You have to make him volley. Zach wasn't even thinking about the volley. He was worrying about the serve, getting it in. Am I wrong?
Oh.
Oh, no.
I don't think it's that warm outside either. Do
No.
you, Dave?
I don't have any more balls. Hey, Ray!
Sounds like a
Ray!
problem.
Balls.
Looks like we've ran out of paddle balls.
And we
Oh,
need a ball boy. Wait a minute. Hold on. We got Johnny boy. Johnny Russo. Johnny, grab some balls.
I think they might have it.
Johnny's coming in, all you out there. Johnny Russo, Fairmount Country Club, grabbing more balls.
We need a score check on that second court there, Dave.
We got warm balls coming
Next
into
set.
play here. They better watch this serve.
If there is one. All right, advantage Urdoya Zimmer.
By the way, that was the third overhead. Yeah, that was a hot
Wow.
ball. And Mick knew it. He
Game
lit it up.
Urdoya Zimmer.
Going to a breaker.
Second set is tied 6-all.
By the way, that was the third ball, Tomas, that Benheim Rosenau hit an overhead out of the court.
It's incredible, Dave.
Incredible. The way I describe it.
One 0 Urdoya Zimmer. One all.
All right, again, ladies and gentlemen, we're showing you live coverage of the semifinal of the New Jersey Men's Platform Tennis League Classic. We're in a second set tiebreaker here between defending champions Mick Urdoya and Evan Zimmer, representing the Montclair Golf Club, and Russell Benheim and Zach Rosenau, representing the Short Hills Club, with Russell Benheim being the director of
2-1
rackets
Benheim Rosenau.
of Mountain Ridge Country Club. Want to give a shout out to GM James. Does an amazing job over there at an amazing place. His favorite member is Tommy Bass, I think.
I got a big update for you guys on court, our 2 our
all.
other semifinal. Alvaro Regalado is up 6-5 in the third set after being down 5-2.
Wow.
3-2 Urdoya Zimmer.
Too many missed returns to serve this late in the tournament. I got to admit, Tomas, I don't love it.
I got to give a quick shout. I ran out there and saw one of my members at Beacon Hill Club, the Artemenkos, the whole fam here watching the
Nice.
action.
You got this is a family atmosphere, family vibe.
Shout out to Turner Artemenko, one of our junior paddle and tennis players. He's out there in just a hoodie. Not sure how he does it. Getting to the business end of the second set here, Dave-O.
It's all fun and games, Tomas, till it gets serious.
I'll tell you what, I walked outside, it's a lot more serious out there. Everybody's locked in. Mick is fist bumping to the crowd.
We apologize for that.
4-3,
It's a
Erdoya
fam-
Zimmer.
It's a family show
This
here.
is a family show, and we got profanities. We'll get a fine for that. Talk to league
to who we need
president
to talk
Rob
to.
Scanone. Yeah,
Yep.
we'll add a fine to that.
Oh. Good move there. Good move there from Russell.
5-3, Erdoya Zimmer.
That could be the separation.
Wow, we have 3 set points
6-3, Erdoya Zimmer.
for Erdoya Zimmer from Montclair Golf Club.
Russell, plethora of mistakes there at the end of this last couple of points. You can't bundle them. You can't bundle them in platform tennis. The momentum's a killer.
Looks like they're in a tiebreaker in the other semifinal.
For the match. We're in a tiebreaker for the second set. Oh. Oh, no.
Oh, it looks like they maybe missed the
6-4,
call. Or
Erdoya
ball
Zimmer.
fell on the line there. Keeping
Let's see
Ben
the
Kime and
mental
Rosenau alive.
ramifications of that one.
I hate to look back at this one. Wow, incredible gift from Mick Erdoya and Evan Zimmer on that back screen.
You saw how tight
6-5,
Ben Kime
Erdoya
Rosenau
Zimmer.
got to make sure they were hitting a backhand volley when they knew Erdoya was coming with a bomb.
You can hear the Orange Lawn crowd
Yeah, they're getting rowdy over there.
supporting their guys.
Again, I think Tommy Bass is getting rowdy. Wow.
What a backhand.
Good close there by Rosenau.
Don't hit it out. Wow. Another lob wide.
6-all.
And now all of a sudden we're looking back at that call that they may have missed or at least messed them up.
6-all,
We're at
Zimmer to
6-all.
serve. Tomas, come on, give it to me. You're a high-level player. You won Long Island 2 weeks ago. You're in the top spot. Who's the pressure on right here, server, returner?
Oh, well, it looks like
Server.
the answer to Evan Zimmer answered the question for me.
7-6, Ben Kime Rosenau.
Oh, you can always serve and stay back, do something. He's got to get that serve and play there.
And to miss it wide.
I know. Wide. That's the theme of the day, I
Wide.
think, Dave.
Aim for the middle. Guy Moore would say, what do you mean you're aiming wide? What would Guy Moore say?
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Middle of the box. All right.
Match point.
Match point.
Number 1.
Oh, Mick.
Oh,
All right, settle. Wow.
Tomas, we are on the verge of an all Short Hills Club final, maybe.
Oh, it's good.
Oh my God, what again? I might put the headset down and go watch this live. I'll be back. The drop shot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will have a new champion of the New Jersey Men's League Classic. Our winners, Bentheim Rosenau, 6'3", 7'6", over Mikadoya and Evan Zimmer. We will be back to you shortly, live with the finals of the winner of the other semifinal with Chris Humphreys, Will Kendall, and Alvi Regalado and Matt Waldman. They're in a third set tiebreaker, and we will give you that result as soon as we can. But stay tuned. We'll be back shortly for the finals.
Success takes hard work. Making success a legacy takes discipline. PPAC Private, your legacy, our discipline.
Done. Great job. Hey, fits up the deal.
Patty, good job.
Yeah, a lot of fun. You guys look great out there. How long have you been playing?
Who, me? Oh, I've been playing my whole life. How about you?
Wow, I only started playing when I retired.
Someone say retired?
Looking good out there, Eli.
Thank you.